Hello students, welcome to my channel Track Competitive. This is my first class, so you have to know some basics before anything. I think you know this basic thing which is known as BODMAS rule. Okay, students who know this, you can revise this, but who don't, but who didn't know, it is your first class to know the basics. So what does this BODMAS mean? This BODMAS B, where B stands for bracket, then comes off. What is off? Off is actually a term which is a form of actually multiplication. Okay, you will know that you should know that off is a kind of multiplication, but that comes before multiplication or division in an equation. Is the first one. Off is the second one. What's the third? It's division. It's division. Is the third one. Okay, and after that is multiplication. I'm writing it in a short piece of space. It's multiplication. Okay, multiplication. Then comes addition or add. Is the fifth one. What's the sixth one? It means subtract. This is known as minus. Is the last one. So this is the rule. So this is the rule which is important for any basic problems. Why does it require? What is its requirement? This BODMAS rule is mainly important for this BODMAS rule is mainly important for simplifications, which is a common topic for PSC and police exams, and also it's very much important for banking. Okay, it's mainly used in simplification. Why? Because it is a form that simplifies any equation, simplifies the equation. It makes it in order. First, it comes bracket, right? First comes bracket, thereafter comes off, then it's division, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. It's a basic thing. Okay, it has an advanced form also. I'll discuss it in the later. Okay, you will see that. Complete the video. Don't skip anything. You will know everything about this from basic to advanced. So let's the problem regarding this. You can see here is simplification 13 into 252 divided by 42 plus 170 minus 45. So how will you solve this? If you don't know the BODMAS rule, you have to solve this with BODMAS. Okay. Firstly, you know that you have to do what this part 252 by 40. You know the table of 42. 42 is 252 is exactly divided by 40. So you can see you can write it as 13 into 252 divided by 42, it's 6. In this case, you have no brackets, so it's a basic problem. So I have given you a small, easier one. So we will first do the division, that is 252 divided by 42. Okay, so I'm repeating the equation and it is only doing this. Okay, then what? Then it is part of this. This is the next 13 into 6. What is this? 13 into 6, it is 78. You know this is a table you have to know. 78 plus 70 minus 5. Okay, that's around what? Then you have to do this part. 78 plus 170. 78 plus 170 means 248. Right? Minus 47. This is the last part. Right? This is the last part. So now, what does it mean? It's 2, 0, 1. This is the answer. So first, you have to do this one. Then this multiplication. Then I'm using it with several colors so that you can understand it. Then plus b plus 2 is 5. Right? So thus, this is the solve. I think you can understand this. If you have any problem regarding this, you should comment this. You should write your requirements, your what is your problem regarding this you are facing. If you don't understand this, also comment below. The comment option is open for you. Let's go for the next one. I've said that first it comes bracket, right? B for bracket, right? Actually, brackets, there are three kinds of brackets. Okay, there are three types of brackets. Firstly, it is called fast. Okay, someone says it's fast bracket or it's open bracket, whatever you say. Then it's second bracket, or curved bracket. Okay, it's curved, C-U-R-V-E. Okay, and lastly, it is closed bracket or third or closed. These are the names of these three brackets, and it is the order. First bracket is comes first, second bracket second, third bracket third. You should remember this form only. I think this is the easiest form to remember, and it is also according to the, it is actually follows the orders, so it is easier for you to understand. You can also remember it this way also: open bracket, curved bracket, and closed. Or else you can remember like this: first bracket, second bracket, and third bracket. Okay, this is the order. So students, look at this. This is an equation. This will help you to get the concept of the order of brackets. Look at this. There is an equation: 1 divided by, in third bracket, 1 plus 1 divided by, in second bracket, 1 plus 1 divided by, in first bracket or open bracket, 1 plus 1 by 2 or half. Then all brackets are closed, then plus 1. What is equals to this? You have to know that which part comes earlier and which comes later, right? First of all, you have to solve these. 1 plus 1 by 2, right? So I'm just writing down this 1 plus 1 by 2. What does that mean? It's 3 by 2. It's simple, right? So this part is over. Now 1 plus, right? Look at this. Now this part with this. Then what is the second part? And it is a part of the first bracket. Then comes second bracket or the curve bracket, whatever you say. 1 plus 1 divided by 3 by 2. Second bracket closed. What does that mean? This 3 by 2, 1 divided by 3 by 2 or 3 upon 2, whatever you say, means 2 by 3. So this means in second bracket 1 plus 2 by 3. Now I am saying a trick to calculate this kind of equation. Okay, how will you calculate this? 1 plus 2 by 3. Whenever there is a 1 plus any figure of this kind, means not a real number actually, the number in fraction, then what will you do? Just add this, and but the addition will be there, and the denominator and numerator is will be the just the plus this. Many people, what does students do? They just write, okay, just clear this. I'm just clearing this part. Okay. What does normal student do? 3 plus 2 by 3, and then comes this. But I am saying don't do this. Just add this. Just add this too. Problem will be solved. So you have completed this part. We have completed this part. Now it's the third bracket, the part of the third bracket. The value is, don't forget the value, is 5 by 3, right? So come into this part. It is in third bracket 1 plus 1 divided by 5 by 3, right? Which is 3 by 5, 1 divided by 5 upon 3. So 3 by 5, 1 plus 3 by 5. What does that mean? 8 by 5. Okay. Now there is the part which is out of bracket. And now you have to remember the rule, what is BODMAS. You have solved the part of the brackets. You have done earlier that you have to do what first? Division first, right? Division will become first. Then comes addition. So we have followed this. You have to follow this here also. Okay, means which is there out of the bracket. So there is one. I'm just erasing this. I think this is understandable to everyone. If you have any queries, please do comment. Okay, I'm just clearing this. So it was 8 by 5, right? So I will write it is solved, means this part has been solved. It is 8 by 5, so it is 5 by 5. Now you have to know, means you have to look into the equation very carefully, because many students make this mistakes this, they just forget this number plus, right? There is a number plus. You have to carefully, you have to be very careful in your exam. You just can't forget this. You have to add 1 there, right? And the answer will be 13 by 8. Many candidates, many students make this mistake. They just make this the answer. But that is wrong. It is not the answer. This is the answer. Okay. Now you have solved the BODMAS problem. You now know this variable. You know this application. Okay. Yeah, I haven't shown anything about this off. What is that? I'm just showing you this. Okay, you have solved this. What is off? Many times questions like this is 1 plus 1 of 1 into 1 divided by 1. So what will you do? There is there are several signs there, right? There is plus, there is into or multiplication, whatever you say. There is division and there is have to remember off comes before all. First comes bracket, then comes off, right? Off is the second one. It is the first one. Then comes this first, right? Just reducing this. This is video. Okay. So how will you solve this? It is 1 plus first off, right? 1 in 1. Off means into. Off means multiplication, but consideration will be earlier. But to solve off first, 1 of 1, then 1, then okay. Now we will what will you do? We will do this part 1 plus 1, 1 divided by 1 means 1 into 1. Now we will have to do this part, right? You have done first bit off, then you have done division, then you have done multiplication. No, you have to do multiplication now. 1 plus 1, right? You have done multiplication. There is no subtraction. You have know that. You have known that. You have seen this problem earlier regarding this all. So now I'm showing this as an example. Then lastly you have to do addition. So it is 2. 2 is the answer. Fine. This is the basic. This is the basic. This is basic, right? But there is an advanced part also. I'll show you. I've said that there is advanced part of BODMAS. I've said you earlier. This is that. Look at this. You have learned this, right? This BODMAS. You haven't seen B. What does this B mean? What does this B? This is bracket, this is off, this is division, this is multiplication, this is addition, this is subtraction. These are all the signs. These are all signs. Okay? But what is this B? Many people just say it's a bar. But I want to make the knowledge clear, make the concepts clear. And you have to know also this. Because you have to confess interviews also. There in interview, many interviewers just question this. What is the V in Bangladesh? Then you have to if you answer this as a bar, they will just disqualify because that is the trick. That is the form you have to know. It is not bar. There is a full form of this. Okay. So the what is that called? It is virnaculum bar. Many people just says it's a bar, but what bar? It is vernaculum bar. Okay, it is vernaculum bar. In interview, this question is very frequent to every means many interview who have means you can ask them. They just stuck in PSC. It is very common question that is asked in the interviews, and also It is a rule you have to remember. What does this vernaculum bar? It is just comes like this. You have seen that problems comes like uh, 3 plus 4. This this is the vernaculum bar, or this is the vernaculum or bar, whatever you say. This is the problem you have to solve regarding this, right? What will you do earlier? You, according to BODMAS rule, you have to do. You will do this earlier, and the plus will come later, right? It will be the second part, but this is wrong. This is according to basic. If anyone solved like this comes first, and there comes this. The answer will be a wrong one. We'll just answer it as 9, right? 14 divided by 7 is 2, and 7 plus 2 9. But thus, that is not the right answer. I'm showing you the perfect, which is the right according to the advanced form, and that is the actual form also. What is that? You have to solve this part first. You have to solve this part first. 7 plus 14 will be solved before the division. We have seen that BODMAS comes, it is becoming very noisy. So you have seen that BODMAS is the first one. There comes bracket, then comes this all signs like division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So first you have to solve this part. 14 plus 7, what is that? 21 divided by 7. 3 is the right. If you answer it as 9, it is 0. Your marks will be 0. And if you have means if comes it in the PSA exam, you will get minus 2.0.25 also. Answer is 3. Okay, you have to remember this. Now moving forward, there is another thing regarding simplification, which is known as modulus of real number. What? So students, next you have to learn modulus of real number. This is also important topic for simplification. Any question come from this part also. What is modulus? Suppose x is a real number, real number. Then modulus of x means x is positive when x is greater than or equals to. Okay, and x is negative when x is less than 0. Already got is modulus. Okay, you can't forget this. It means it's equals to x. Okay, if we look at an example like modulus of 8, what does that mean? Modulus of 8, if there is no sign before any number, we suppose it as a positive number. So modulus of 8 is equals to 8. And what is modulus of minus 8? It is also 8. How? It is minus modulus of 8. This calculates like this. It is equals to 8. Right. So this is a very small part of this which is related to BODMAS rule because it is a basic part of simplification also. So what we have learned today, to sum it up, we've learned BODMAS rule, which is the basic rule of simplification or any solving any equation. Right? We have learned that first part also, which has this part, virnaculum, bar, right? The uses of that. Later on, we have learned also modulus. One thing you have to know, what is modulus? Modulus of any number is equals to a positive. You don't have to be confused about anything. Whenever there is a modulus, you will just replace it as a positive number. Okay. So that is for today's session. I hope you have liked this. If you have liked this session, please like the video and share among your friends who doesn't know about this method, this BODMAS method, this modulus. Maybe yes, mostly 90% people know this because it is a basic method. This basic BODMAS is known to everyone. But whenever it comes about the advanced part, this part, BODMAS, including P, many people doesn't know this. Many people don't know. Uh, and also learned also the modulus. If you have liked my session, this session actually, then please like and share among your friends who don't know about this method. If many people know about this method, I know this not much true. Still, that advanced part is very important, and many people don't know this. It will be helpful for them. If you have liked this video and if you want to get more updates, please do subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell icon. It will provide you the notification. You will get your. So I'm signing off here. Thank you.